I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. Holla fuck the world with my chest full of smoke.
From Edmonton to the dot, boy, my niggas hot boys. From Edmonton to the dot, boy, my niggas hot boys, top boys, diamonds dancing like a Ciroc boy. But I'm a grown man, so I drink scotch, boy. Big stick from Austria, that's a Glock boy. These op boys, they don't pop shit, they just talk nice, talk sticks, they ain't shot shit. We done shot boys, drive-bys, no, we jump out and walk. Tiger Woods with the pole, only ones that had shot. Paid 22 for a half a pang like I'm from Chester. Mix it, put it in the press, apply pressure, take it out, then smash it, Brock Lesnar. This Glock will touch whoever, my 9 milli molester. 50 in the clip, I get to drumming like Andre. Heard your click, wild mind, wilder like Deontay. When I was in the bin, beer niggas saying free me up, but where were y'all niggas when my canteen was rough? Large 45, my nigga, don't try and beat me up. Big boy shotty them Scotty, cause it'll beam him up. Niggas talk the most, pull up cold and they freezing up. Leave them rough, trust they ain't in the same league as us. From Edmonton to the dot, boy, I got boys a text message, he transfer, bodies drop, boy, we remix and re-rock work, then send it off, boy, a top boy, and I think I got it all from the quad, boy. Edmonton to the dot, boy, my niggas hot boys, top boys, diamonds dancing. So what's the talk about? Switch on the glizz and make a chopper sound. No. So what's the talk about? Loose lips sink ships, you gotta watch your mouth. Press the switch on the glizz and make a chopper sound.
Get it, little bro. Smoke real quick.
Let's see what the talk's about. So what's the talk about? Half a brick in the trizz, trying to chop it down.
I do believe everything is set up and working perfect.
We were popping back then, but look who's popping now. Who they talk about? Coke in the water, it floats like a submarine.
Oh nope, the controller disconnected, bro. I hope it don't crash.
Submariner Hulk is Bruce Banner green, big body V8 interior tangerine. Nigga said he wants a Hellcat, parked the SRT. My nigga tripled up a 12 pack and took that shit OT. Sent him 2 youngins, now they're a triple team. 2 weeks, 50 G's, old fam, the winning team. Some assets, trap vets, trying to make that past tense. Real estate from trapping, trying to slipping, slacking, sleeping, napping. We whip it, package, ship it, stack it. We all about that action, but hustling is a passion. Swagger, Dwayne Johnson. Attitude Randy Savage. My niggas far from average. 7 years doing damage. Days I didn't have a sandwich and now I'm the total package. What they talking about?
Oh, I know Freebirds.
Too strong, the fiends were passing out. Had to remix the work and have
I know Freebirds.
Now the lines on overload, we're not just hanging out. My phone's banging out. The fuck they talking about? They said
there's too many traps out to dance out Pretty Birds.
The work and handle samples out.
Oh,
now the lines on overload, we're not just hanging out. My phone's banging out. So what's the talk about? Loose lips sink ships, you gotta watch your mouth. Press the switch on the glizz and make the chopper sound. Run up on them back and just walk them down. The switch talks about. So what's the talk about? Brick in the trench, trying to chop it down. Have to step on the glizz and feels me dropping down. You were popping back then, but look who's popping now. Who they talk about?
Alright, we're heading up to Canada, bro. Let's fix up this reshade a little bit more. It's a little bright out for nighttime. Let's turn up the exposure. Let's go ahead and crank down the gap. See how that looks and feels. north to Vancouver, British Columbia. Let's go. I want to make my steering a little less sensitive. My steering's a little too much still. So let's go ahead and let's go to gameplay, I think. Is this where we're gonna find the fuel control? Okay, so it might be under controls, maybe? Less responsive, the wheel at its center. So let's try that. See if that makes a nice enough difference. Hey, my engine brake stopped working. There it is. And we'll just change the mirrors a little bit real quick too. Adjust my left mirror to be a little more inward. It's already in as much as it can go, that's not good. Well, my right mirror needs to be in more. I can maybe turn down my field of view just a little bit. Take the seat, put it back a bit, and up a bit. like there. Tilt back up a bit. That should be a little better. Okay, that's almost perfect. Now what we need to do... Okay, and then what we're gonna do real quick, let the camera reset. While we drive, let's just let the camera reset. And then the next thing I need to do, just for that more realistic feel, is let's put the steering wheel a little more towards the truck. Let's just go back up to me, and then let's down tilt it so I can see everything on the dash. Let's try that. That should be pretty good. I think that all looks pretty good now. Hey man, it's going good, bro. How are you doing? Are you asking because you want the game to run better for yourself, or are you asking just because it genuinely looks like it runs good for me? Because this is one of those games like Assetto, bro, where a couple settings makes the world of difference. Like I can make it not run that great right now, just changing one little thing real quick. I've got a 4080 Super, bro, but if you're asking for yourself, like, if you're wondering about the game or if there's anything you can change to make it run a little better, bro, I've been playing this game at 100 plus FPS, like, since I've had a 1650 Super. There's just a lot in this game that you can change. It'll make it better or worse. Also running at 1440p resolution, pretty much maxed graphics with a denser traffic mod, but not quite maxed graphics, bro. And a little bit of reshade for darker, like nighttime vibes. Like usually one of the things I do for nighttime is I turn the gamma way down. I make it more night-like as the sun's coming up, right? But how you doing, man? How are things with you, bro? As long as your GPU is an upgrade and it's better than the one you have, then don't worry too much about the GPU upgrade, or like you know, if you're worried about like if it's that much better or not, because if you're playing games like this, it's a lot to do with the optimization and the mods that you're using and everything like that, rather than just one part on the computer that you're using. But if you yeah, me too. I played a bunch of AC Rally recently. I really like that game. AC Rally's really, really good. I really do like that game, bro. I think they did a wicked job with it. I'm excited for more content to come out with it. But on AC Rally and this game right now, bro. I've just been playing on controller, my man, because you know, I drive for a living now, right? So I don't play on wheel as much anymore. But I can tell you, I already know that AC Rally is honestly going to feel great on the wheel. Because, like, I played Dirt Rally 1, Dirt Rally 2, Colin McRae series, WRC, EA WRC recently. And, like, I'm a fast rally driver, right? I'm one of the top 100 in the world on any stage that I do and practice on. Sometimes I'm top 10, 15, 20, depending on the game and everything and how many people have raced. And I'm quicker on controller for rally. I'm very shortly behind on a wheel. Yeah, no, like it is, bro. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but like the rally game, AC Rally, is sick. And my opinion about rally games matter, and I'm really, really happy with AC Rally. I played Richard Burns Rally with all the mods and stuff for the longest. Like I was playing Richard Burns, bro, for I don't know how long I was playing Richard Burns Rally for. Because the physics on that game with all the mods and everything, it's like playing Assetto Corsa, right? It's absolutely insane how crazy that game actually really is. And even on RBR, the people that play it are like dedicated rally sim race fans. And I was within the top 16 on, and I remember just because I was 16th, right? So I was the 16th rank on one of the popular Finland tracks that like thousands of people have raced on RBR in the hot lap mode to set a time. It's the only mode that sets a time. So when you go race hot lap on RBR, it's because you're being competitive. And I was 16th on that. I was top 10 on another one. On AC Rally, within the first week, I was doing top 10, top 20 times. But now I'm in like the top 50 to 75 somewhere on the longest stage on AC Rally. You know what? Tuning, my biggest thing about that game is picking a car that you like the most, driving it a lot, and then tuning it a little bit, and seeing if you get faster or slower after you tune it. And then if you're slower, tune it just the other direction and see if you get faster or not. And like checking the slip angle. I know the I-30 or I-20N, whatever one it is on AC Rally, if you don't tune that car, it's hard to drive it actually fast. But if you tune it a little bit, and you just add some negative camber to the wheels and stuff, and you change the I think like the diff plates to give it a little more wheel spin. And if you make it just a little bit lower and make, I think I can't remember if I did the front or rear less stiff or more stiff, but you can actually get that car like completely sideways and still have it come back. Do you know, like everything the co-driver is telling you? Have you looked up all the stuff that the co-driver's saying and understand what he's telling you? Okay, do that. Because, like, I don't know if you know, but you can pretty much number it down to like a clock, right? So if you have your steering degree, or even if you're just on a controller, and you have a quick response, when this guy's telling you, like, for example, when he says caution, brake, 3 right, into 2 left, unseen, things like that, you gotta know that, like, the caution is because something's on the track that can mess you up. The 3 right or 3 left is like it's like 3 or 6 o'clock on a clock, basically, if your steering degree is right. When he says flat left and flat right, you don't even have to brake. 6 is just under flat. 5 right and 4. 5 and 4 is like, between about 12:30 and like 2:30 on the clock. You know what I'm saying? So all of those numbers he's yelling at you mean something. Or like if he says dip 100 brake, like you're gonna go through this dip and you're gonna see 100 marker on the side of the track. And when you see that 100 marker, you better be on the brake, because if you brake at the 50 marker, you're done. So all that type of stuff. Once you know that stuff, it takes about 10-20 minutes just to get a good idea of what's going on with it. Won't take you too long. But once you know that, bro, and then you play in the game, you're like, oh shit. Okay, now I see what's going on. It's a huge difference. It'll make you go from like learning the track and memorizing it to almost getting completed without getting wrecked, to almost being able to drive sections of the track with your eyes closed. That's how much of a difference it makes. I'm just going to smoke one more bowl real quick, and then I'm going to drive on this ATS here into Canada. I got all the highways installed and stuff where I live, so it's pretty sick. What graphics card do you have, by the way? You never told me yet. What do you have now, and what are you coming from? What was the old one? $1070. Oh, a 970 XT. Is that one of their is that one of the newer ones from AMD, the 970? I haven't heard of that one, and I had their 7900 XTX before. Well, that's pretty sick, bro. Yeah, so see, that's what matters, bro. I will say my own experience with AMD, with their GPUs, I personally did not have a good experience. I had, like, my GPU history in the last few years since I've been online and stuff has been a 1650 Super, a 3070, which I traded in right away for a 3080. And then after the 3080, I got the 7900 XTX. And then after the 7900 XTX, I got the 4080 Super. And I almost feel like the 7900 XTX wasn't as good as the 3080, even though on paper the 3080 is actually not as good. But I just had issues with AMD myself. I just never liked the gameplay. I had issues with graphics drivers and stuff, and playing old games and having them perform right and look proper without any bugs. I always felt like there was just an issue with my resolution at the time with AMD2, which was 34 by 1440, 21 by 9 ultra wide. So it was like, that's why, like, me personally, I would never get an AMD card again. But the numbers are there, and, you know, everything makes sense on paper, so. What do you, I don't know what you have for, like, a CPU and RAM and a power supply and all that stuff, but I'm pretty sure that card is probably going to be a totally solid card for you. Yeah, I do. I actually do that too, eh? Mine don't change off the GPU temp. They'll change off the CPU temp. And what I do personally, bro, is I just run my CPU fans. I got 3 fans for the CPU cooler. I have 9 fans in total for just airflow fans. 3 sets of 3. But what I do, bro, is I run that temp change to be red at 80. But my CPU is also known to run hotter, and it's okay if it runs hotter. I set that to 80, and I run my CPU fans at 100% all the time, unconditionally. Because in my opinion, I'm not worried about the noise, and to run one set of my fans at 100% all the time, in exchange for the huge difference on my CPU cooling, I can care less about those fans if they break. I'll go buy more fans, no big deal. And they're not super loud, it's nice, like, I like to do that. Yeah, and, you know, it makes sense too for, like, even you, me, whoever, because most of the people I interact with, we play modded games, right? You're playing online modded, you're playing with traffic cars modded, even this ATS right now, I got way more traffic than normal. So everything affects your CPU more when you're playing stuff like that, right? Even games like Destiny 2, where you have so many enemies and stuff popping in with effects. These types of things will heat the CPU, man, so I just crank it up to 100%. I almost never see my fans go red. Sometimes they go red, but it's never because it's like 95 degrees. It's just because it hit 80 and it's just barely above 80. You know what? I am going to make this cut on the right here. Got that, bro. Oh, that says do not enter. Oh, I just messed up bad, bro. You know what? I'm from here in real life, bro, and I've never... Oh, I know where I am. Never mind, I know exactly where this is. This is the mission exit here. That's right, it is like that. That way's a town you drive through it. Yeah, that's exactly where I am. So right now I'm in, we're in Abbotsford, British Columbia. And if I would have gone that way through all the trees in the city there, you'd be in Mission, British Columbia. But we're getting onto Highway 1. Highway 1 is part of the Trans-Canada Highway, which goes through like the whole country pretty much, so... That's where we're at now. And I'll show you real quick what we're doing here. So we're going to go through Hope. And I'll show you the Tim Hortons in Hope because it's just like the one in real life. But then what we're doing is we're going to go up Highway 5. And Highway 5 here is Yellowhead South. That's why it's got the Yellowhead. But this section of it, from Hope to Kamloops, is actually the Coquihalla Highway. And there's a really steep grade hill up and down, and the elevation goes from like 1,000 feet to like 4,500 when you go through that stretch, so it gets actually pretty intense. Hey, that's awesome, man. How old are you, bro? That's really cool that you got a son to hang out with like that. Chill out with, bro. Oh, nice, man. I'm 32 right now. Oh, sweet. That's cool. That's cool, man. that's cool that you guys spend time together and stuff, bro. Like, honestly, I really mean that. I grew up with a lot of people that only had one parent, bro, or like, you know, didn't have a dad around or whatever, man. And mine was always there, bro, both of them. And yeah, I think that's really awesome to have that relationship, bro, because a lot of people don't. Whether it's you or them, man, like, a lot of people don't have that. The cool thing, too, about this is all these signs are actually here in real life, too. Like, that Leaves Freeway sign is, that's there in real life because this exit here to Prince George and Cache Creek, we're going to take it real quick, but we're going to go through Hope and loop back around real quick. I'll show you guys. The only thing in real life is this exit goes uphill. It doesn't go downhill. So that's a big difference here. This exit... Oh, I can't stop. That's all good. We're also going to just creep through yellow, so this should be green any second now. We're going to creep through here. And we are going to try and let these guys go. Oh, I was going to let him go so he didn't block me out and have to hit him with my trailer, but we're going to have to hit him with my trailer. Oh yeah, dude, you're welcome, man. You're welcome, bro. I say that too, bro, because it comes from the heart, man. Like, I appreciate, there's been so many people in my life that have shown me that to appreciate what I got here, So, I'll show you real quick in real life when we're just going to run the light again. But when you're going through Hope in real life, the only difference from this Canadian mod that I'm using is the real life Hope is a longer stretch, right? It's maybe about 6 times this distance. But when you do come through Hope in real life, bro, there is a gas station here that I stop at every time. Every single time. It's right there, just like it is in real life. And there is a diner. It's not called Dream Burger, but there's a diner here in real life as well when you're coming through this town. The interesting thing is if you go straight here, this is what I was talking about with the Highway 1 going to Cache Creek through the canyon. But if you go straight there, the speed limits on the game are posted in the right spot, and they're the same speed limits as the real life. And the bridge is the same scale as real life. This town isn't, and a lot of the highways aren't. But that bridge, it really felt like I was going over it in real life. It was really cool. So we're just going to do a quick loop through Hope there. Just a little loop real quick. And we are sitting at 110,000 pounds on the trailer. I think the truck weighs about... Okay, I thought you were being nice, bro. I thought you guys were being real nice to me. Oh, it looks like you are. See, sometimes the AI in the Canada thing gets a little bugged. Like, if you're not totally behind the stop sign, they think you're going even though you weren't. Now, one other thing I just want to show you real quick, man, because, like, I stop here in real life frequently at my job driving the truck. The other really cool thing is the people that did this mod here. Oh, I am getting just under 60 FPS for a bit there. I can feel that. You can see it. This Tim Hortons parking lot, it's just like real life, bro. They have the entrance, and you go down your own drive lane. Just like that. And I go there all the time. And usually we park our trucks in that little drive lane on the right. If you're gonna play the game, even without the Canada mod stuff, I can send you a list of mods that I'm using. Because the game doesn't play like this normally, bro. Like, I'm in an 800 horsepower, this is ATS, yeah. American Truck Sim. I only use about 15 mods or so, right? So my truck sounds this good because of one of the mods. It's free. I have this much traffic because of another mod. Oh, I'm not going to stop on the train tracks just in case, because there are trains in the game. I have a like a trailer weight mod. So every load that you pick up is 50 tons heavier than it would normally be. You're probably in my Discord, eh? Every mod that I have, yeah, if you're not, just join it real quick, even if it's just to send me a message. Because every mod that I have is on Steam Workshop that I'm using right now, and the picture is accurate. Like, if you look up the mod from a screenshot I send you and it's the same picture, it will be the right mod. So I have my mods on a screenshot in case anybody wants to play with me or convoy up or whatever, because we can use all these mods together and still drive together and play the game together. Yeah, and because the game does save, like, I'll even show you real quick. How do I just go back to the main menu? Title screen. Yeah. So, like, check this out, bro. If you take out the Canada mods, that's 4. This 50 tons increase makes every load you pick up 50 tons heavier. Smoke in my truck can get removed. And I'm going to switch real traffic density to dense traffic. I don't know if I have a dense traffic mod right now. But I might as well look since I'm here. So really, I'm using the engine and transmission, the sound fixes, the 50 tons. This Eaton one, this gives you a whole bunch of different transmissions with different, like, final drives and stuff, so you get longer gears. Cargo, mirrors, seat adjustment, vehicle lights, dynamic truck parking, which is like more people and stuff in the truck stops and everything. Real traffic density and extended lights, like, that's it. Nothing insane at all, super normal, easy stuff. You know what, bro? I am sharing my screen, I think, so I'll even show you, bro. So you go to Steam page, right? This is how easy it is. It's this easy, bro, in this game. This is one of the games where it's the easiest thing you could do. You go to Workshop. Weight. Let's type in weight. Boom. 50 tons weight increase. And then you hit subscribe. And then you enable it in the game. That's how easy it is. You don't even have to, like, drag anything to folders or nothing. The only time you have to drag stuff into the folders is if you're downloading a mod that's not in Steam Workshop and it changes something with core files in the game, and then you have to drag it into the mod folder. But it's that easy. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, bro, like, if you wanted to even get the mods that I had, those 11 mods or so, it would probably take you maybe 10 minutes to get all the mods that I'm using. That's how easy it is. And for for DLC, if you were gonna play, I would really recommend getting the W900 tuning pack, because this truck has a whole bunch of parts that are in the game now. As long as you buy the tuning pack, you can really tune the truck pretty well. There's a bunch of things you can add onto the truck and stuff just with the game. It's not with other trucks. It sucks that it's not with the other trucks, but the W900 tuning pack makes it so you don't gotta buy a truck mod or really search super hard to get a nice truck. And because it's from the creators of the game, right? So the W900 tuning pack, everything works as it should, and it's all proper. I think it's like $6 or something. I mean, it's super worth it. Oh, it's the W900 tuning pack. The rest of the DLC is kind of up to you because, you don't really need to get any of the extra cargo DLCs and stuff like that because of that weight mod. The 50-ton weight mod or 100-ton, whatever. You don't really need to get any heavy cargo mods or nothing because you can just make whatever cargo heavier with that mod. Every load you pick up will be heavier. Sorry for the delay here. I'm just trying to get my last smoke in real quick. But I'm going to finish my drive. I think we've got another 200 miles to go. Just having some technical difficulties, you can say. It's worth it. The W900 pack is especially worth the money on this game. The W900 pack is one of the DLCs that's super worth it. And I'll just show you even real quick, bro. If I go back to drive, if I hit F7, I don't care where it takes me. I'm just going to go to the total service real quick. We'll go back to Hope. But if I go in here, let me go to configurator on the truck. So there's a ton of different engines. It's a huge list of engines because of those mods I showed you. The transmissions, you get a huge list of transmissions. But if you go to the truck configurator, look how much things are on the truck. That's the outside of the truck, and you can customize so much stuff, and that's all in the base game with the tuning pack for the W900. It's like $6 or something. And there's tons and tons of different parts. Big slot. Like, unless you get mods, no other truck will have this much customization. You have to get mods for other trucks to get this much customization. So that's why for me that's why I'm driving the W900, is because there's so much customization that you can do to the truck. Even inside, you have a whole bunch of things you can do on the inside. And the other trucks, they're just not like that. You know what? What if we get a little bit bigger of a truck going on here? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a little bigger truck going. All I'm going to change right now is the exhaust. Which one of these is for the exhaust? Oh. Yeah, there we go. And we're just gonna rock that for now. It looks good even white. Even the white one looks still pretty good. Yes. Yes, I am. And now it's daytime again, so we're just gonna run a little more daytime settings here. That should be enough to make the corner. We'll turn the wheel all the way first. Yeah, okay, sweet. Send me a message too, bro. Just send me a message saying that it's Sid on YouTube, so I know exactly who you are. Yeah, this feels good now. This feels a lot better. Let's make sure we open up the windows. Oh, shoot. All I did was look down to open the windows, bro. That's what I get. Literally, bro, that's how fast things happen even in real life. It's crazy. Dang it, bro. So my truck altogether, I think, weighs about 155,000. Oh, I might need different gear ratios. This isn't good. It only wants to pull up here at 50k, bro. That's not good, because we're going to be coming up to a really big hill, bro. So in real life, this highway is just like this. There's the exit only on the Highway 3 there. But we need to get this left lane. We need to take Highway 5. There's a cop. So we'll be coming up to a hill here that goes down. And this hill, in real life, these semi-trucks pick up mad speed up this hill. It's crazy. It's gonna be when we go right around this next corner, I'm pretty sure. This bridge here in real life is also super, super bumpy and sketchy. Like in the rain and stuff, it gets real sketch, bro. This bridge in real life, it's nuts. In the game, it's smooth, but in real life, it's full of patched potholes and stuff. Man, it's crazy, that hill, or that bridge. So coming down here to the right, this is where you get this big decline, and it's the same thing in real life. It's really steep. It doesn't seem as steep when you're driving it in real life because you're going around this corner. But even my little truck that I drive, man, if there's weight in there, it picks up so fast coming through here. You can see too, even on the Jake brake holding speed. This is a long, steep curve. And then we're going to use the rest of this to gain a little bit of speed here. That sign's there in real life too. It says, that sign that we just passed, it says, when flashing, severe weather, winter conditions ahead. And that sign's also there in real life. It says avoid cruise control in wet rain and snow. And then that sign's also there in real life. It says high mountain road, expect sudden weather changes. I think my Discord tag is SCGMike9417 with the hashtag thing. You should see a blue whale as a profile picture. So right here, what we're going up, this is the Coquihalla Highway. This is, I think, what we call the Great Bear Snow Shed, or the Snow Shed, and they call this hill specifically the Smasher. This is called the Smasher, this hill. And in the winter time, there's tons and tons and tons of accidents on this hill. What happens is this hill at the bottom, there's a sign, and when that sign's flashing, it's mandatory to chain up. And usually that sign's flashing for people to chain up because something happened with someone that didn't have chains. Yeah, that's me. And trucks in real life on this highway here, on this hill, for a long stretch, trucks aren't actually allowed in the left lane. The left lane is dedicated to cars and people that are actively able to go fast. And even in the semi-trucks, you're not allowed in the left lane, even if you're going fast, bro. If you take this left lane in real life, you're going to get pulled over. It doesn't even matter if you're going fast and fast. As you can see, it is a really slow crawl. The other interesting thing about this hill, in real life here, so for example on the game, I can take this exit and then you can do a U-turn and go back down the highway. In real life, there is no U-turn here. This doesn't go underneath the highway in real life. It's a rest stop on the right side, and when you're going downhill on that side, it's a brake check. And if you're over if you're over like 5,300 kilograms or something, you have to do the brake check. So in real life, there is no U-turn there. That it's just a rest stop, and going back, it's just a brake check. There's no U-turn there in real life. And in the game, they also don't have the little hot dog stand. There's some really nice ladies in real life that sit at that brake check because it is such a popular highway and so many truckers stop there. There's some nice ladies there that run like a sandwich shop. We got some sandwiches and coffee and chocolate bars and stuff for all the truckers to buy. So they also missed out on that in the game too. But that's okay, this is just the modded content, so it's not a big deal. And then on this stretch here, it should jump up to 120 kilometers an hour instead of 110. And again, this sign, that's also there in real life. It's letting you know about the different highways going towards Kelowna. And Kelowna is like your nice like boating town. There's a lot of boating that goes on there. There's a lot of partying. There's a lot of old retired people and stuff like that. And we're going way too fast. I didn't realize we were doing 130. And let's just save the truck there real quick. Good save. Actually got it up on 2 wheels for a little bit there. That was wild. 130 kilometers an hour is too fast. And that's what happens in real life to these guys, bro. Like, that's actually what happens, man. They don't know, they don't have experience on the highways, bro, and they're just driving, and next thing you know, their weight carries them. Like, even right now, back up to 115. But I could barely get up that hill, bro, you know what I'm saying? Oh, swerve to the left lane, yeah. Chill out, bro. Just keep everybody alive. Normally, in real life, too, you know, I see emergency vehicles like that in the shoulder. I actually hop into the left lane just to give the extra space, you know, just in case anything actually did happen. On the game, I don't do that. Like, in real life, I'd be hitting my brakes here, bro. In case any of these guys were merging over. Like, if that blue car wanted to merge over, I don't know yet, bro. Like, he still might be a late merger, so I'd even hop in the left lane. Check my mirror, see that he's not merged over, get back into the right lane. Again, with the emergency vehicle, I would at least do the middle swerve because I have space. And as soon as I notice I'd be coming onto this guy, I'd be getting right back over to that left lane. Tapping the brakes as soon as I notice this guy in front of me is... I'd be giving a lot more space than this in real life too, mind you. See, slamming the brakes because the speed limit's changing, right? Now this light's just turning red. So I'm actually going to cheat here. Now nobody's going to be going straight because of that train, and no one's in that left lane, so we're just going to coast right on through. The one thing, bro, that is also really good about this game is the traffic cars. Like, here in real life, I'd be slowing down, bro. I'd put my right signal on. I would have slowed down and let this ice cream truck go. He was flying up to me, bro. Like, I would totally let that guy have gone. But in the game, he's not going to be aggressive. They're really good traffic cars in the game. They're pretty predictable. And then right here, I'm not trying to pass anybody. But I would be trying not to stop. I would be coasting nice and slow. And it looks like we're gonna have to stop for a sec, which is all. Only got 2 vehicles, one's a cop, that's not bad. It's a pretty quick construction slowdown there. I sit way worse than that in real life. In real life, man, this would be like a 50 car holdup, bro. Alright, now I'm ready to cruise. I am going to stop at my next rest area that I get to And we are going to skip a gear every time I shift right now. Rev it out and skip a gear. I might turn off ambient occlusion because it messes with the reflections and stuff. It looks good with it on for everything else, but it really messes with reflections. So we're going to go ahead and try and find where that setting is real quick first. Turn the mirror distance to high. We'll just keep that. I'm curious too. Yeah, so we're getting good FPS, but we're locked in at 168 basically. We're chilling. Just the odd stutter here and there while something's loading in the game. And then this sign up here is going to be saying to let other people pass. So we're going to put the right signal on. The guy in that ice cream truck behind me know and pass me up. And we do have a decent amount of traffic right now, which is nice too. This corner says 60k, so we're just going to Jake brake lightly through it. Chill out through the corner. Took a little too wide there. Nice guy's lane. Signal on. He didn't want to pass me. That's not my problem anymore. 50 viewpoint, rest stop. $50K speed limit up here, we'll slow down a bit. Oh, that's sick, dude. That's cool. My GPU doesn't have any lights. That's actually kind of sick. That's pretty cool, bro. Okay, that arrow's going. It's yellow. That means my light's gonna turn green. Nice. Same thing for this one. The turning arrow's yellow. 50K speed limit. So we're gonna cruise with the cop. Nah, we're gonna pass him up, bro. Oh, it's a merge, bro. Get out the way, copper. Yeah, what's up, bro? Inspect that, homie. Inspect my truck now, bro. Sight. Alright, here's the gas station. We're gonna pull into the gas station. Nice, bro. Chilling. This game's honestly sick, man. I love this game. The weight mod difference made like all the difference in the world. Without the weight mod, if you're not using the weight mod to add more weight to your truck, like to your loads that you're picking up. So I'm using the 50 ton, and basically, if you're using no weight mod, your truck feels light. It's like you can go anywhere and not have any kind of slowdown. And without the weight mod, the Jake brake slows down the truck so fast. It's like unbelievable. But when you use the weight mod, the Jake brake actually will hold on the truck at speed and barely slow you down going down the hills and stuff. Like, it makes such a huge difference. And then when you have all the weight, you can put an 800 horsepower engine in the truck, because you're going to go up hills and still have a slowdown. This is American Truck Simulator. Very popular game that a lot of people play. I just started playing it again recently. I am using mods too, so the mods in the game make a big difference. If you're not using the mods, it's not quite the same game. If you have any questions, bro, like, just let me know and I'll answer them for you, or I'll show you. Or if you want to see anything, like, with the truck, even just sitting here, if I start it up real quick, raise the suspension height, got all your lights and stuff, high beam lights, get all your turn signals. If you go to the settings, show you just one other thing real quick too. Go to gameplay, you can actually adjust like truck stability, suspension stiffness, the drive shaft torque, which will turn up a bit. Air brake simulation will even turn up a bit. All sorts of stuff that you can put on and change in the game and everything. Because it's not Grand Theft Auto. That's pretty much the bottom line there. So your truck will get damaged. You'll have to pay for damages on your truck. If you run red lights and stuff, you will get fined. If you're speeding, one thing that'll happen, bro, if you're speeding, and you can turn all this stuff off too, right? It's very user friendly. But let's say you have it turned on and you're speeding, you will get a ticket from the cop. Like, he won't pull you over, but you will get a traffic fine if the cop sees it. It won't happen just randomly. The cop will have to see you speeding and you'll get the ticket. You have to pay it. And it's just based off of how fast you go. So the faster you're speeding, the more the ticket is. Yeah, like, I gotta go pay for repairs right now. Right after I finish this job, I actually have to repair the truck. Yeah, everything I just mentioned you can turn off. Like, literally everything. We don't stop if we don't have to, brother. Even the different camera angles are good too, because you can like zoom in and stuff. You can get camera mods so you can zoom in more or less. I got my camera reset pretty early, so that's why the camera reset so quick there when I stopped moving it. Turn my lights on too. Are my lights on now? Yeah. Oh, I have my high beams on. How did that happen? Look at the mountains, bro. Oh, swerving in the other lane. Okay, we gotta merge. I'm gonna slow down and pop in. What a nice guy, bro. What a nice guy. Alright, man. Does this cop also want to get pit maneuvered, bro? You remember what happened with the last cop that was in there? I know you guys remember that. VR is really, really good on this game. I miss VR in this game. I might buy another VR just for this game. Set up my wheel again and put a VR. It's really good on this game. But it's not good with traffic mods or big map mods and stuff. Oh, we are gonna barrel through this corner, bro. Let's take our chances. Oh, let's not take our chances. We're dead. Use the wall to save the truck. Save it, save it, save it. And we're dead. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. That was not good. That was not supposed to happen. Now I'm negative 20K, bro. How bad is my trailer damaged? Oh, bro. There's no reason for me to even do the job. Can I cancel this job without having to pay for it? I just pick up another one. Can we do like even just that? Can I cancel my job, please? Yes, thank you. Okay, now I gotta make some money, bro. Now I'm in the hole. Negative 37K, bro. I'm doing this legit now. We're not using a money cheat. Oh, that's way too far. Dang, I gotta work for 5K, bro. I gotta tow 110,000 pounds for 5 grand. I might have to get a new life, bro. That's not good. Yo, this thing's so fast with no trailer, dude. Holy shit. Oh, let's do it, bro. Make the overtake. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Drift it. Drift it. That was sick, bro. That was actually crazy. Imagine, like, waiting for your semi-truck, bro, to come pick up something from your warehouse, and all you hear is that barreling towards the warehouse, dude, and it just pulls in like that. I'd be honestly thinking, bro, like, I don't know if this guy... if I want this guy to touch my stuff, or if I do want him to be my transporter. I gotta go put my birds to bed in a few minutes here. I probably have enough time to do this job real quick, and then I'll probably go put my birds to bed and come back. It doesn't take too long to get all that done. But I'll probably pop a new stream when I do that. But we are gonna get this this new job picked up, and we are gonna deliver it. Not gonna crash this time. Although I do kind of feel like checking out the rain. I don't really play this game in the rain much. What I do, I have a really good snow mod. Yeah, I got birds. Just their, you know, their nighttime cover-up routine, right? Cover them up at nighttime and stuff. So they get a good sleep. Oh, did I not pick up my job? That was a rookie mistake. Oh, we're gonna hit their warehouse too. Yep. I have 2 cockatiels and 1 budgie. 2 of them are birds I rescued that I found and saved. One, my mom actually ended up finding the one in my yard, and she actually grabbed it. And then, I mean, like, I was the one the bird just ended up liking, I guess you could say the most. And then, that one flew away from me, and when that one flew away, I got another cockatiel that I paid for. And then, after that, I rescued a budgie. Found a budgie on the road. Not on the road, but in an empty lot. Oh, yeah, I love my birds, dude. They let me, like, they let the budgie not so much. I'm not sure what the budgie's young, and I caught it kind of mean. I have to cover it up, sure, and grab it. But the 2 cockatiels, man, like, they love it when I pet them. They get excited when I come home. They'll sleep with me in my room and stuff. It's crazy. Well, go ahead, ambulance, bro. You know what? I'm just gonna have to make my own way, bro. Someone's just gonna have to let me in. Oh, that's cool, dude. Yeah, my birds, they go on my head too. That's crazy, man. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. I gotta get more on the right side of the road. I don't favor the right side. Come on, you guys. Oh, I'm not missing the light, bro. Oh, I am missing the light. That sucks. Oh, because of this freaking guy, bro. Look at him speed up now. Oh, yeah, man. I think it's awesome when anybody has any kind of story like that, bro. I really do, man. It's cool because, you know, it's just like a wild bird, but... Oh, I missed my turn. It's like you helped it out and it remembered who you were and had some kind of love for you. It wasn't like, wasn't just doing it just because it felt like it. Didn't just go stand on some random person's head because it wanted to. Ooh, I hate how I can't see if anybody's there. Ooh, that's not right. I might have to sit closer. If I have to sit closer, that means making the steering wheel look a little smaller. Tilt it up more. Still can't see. Okay, let's go, move my seat back a bit to kind of where it was. See, on VR, you can actually lean forward there. I wouldn't have that issue. It's pretty sick. My high beam just stuck on this truck for some reason. Oh well. 2% trailer damage from hitting some cones, that's not very fair. Oh yeah, now that it's nighttime, we gotta go back to true nighttime style here. It's getting dark out, let's make it dark. We're moving. I just don't know why my high beams are stuck on. Well, maybe it's fixed now. Yeah, there we go. That's better. They made this town really, really small. Oh no, that's alright. There we go. There's more stuff there. Ooh, nice pass, bro. Look at that. Nice, get to pick up some speed downhill. Send it, send it, send it. Oh yeah, bro, we're moving. We are moving, bro. Let's get over this bridge now. I'll take the right lane. Looks like we're taking this exit. This was a really good run. Actually, a really good run. Except that little bit of damage, though. That's not good. Not to my truck, but to the trailer. Okay, we'll go with the cheeky little back end, eh? We're not quite enough to earn. Come on, bro. Big money. Come on, bro. That's nothing, dude. That was absolutely nothing. Especially for how much you get it. Thought it'd give me a little bit better of a bonus than that. Maybe I'll do one more job before I put my birds to bed, and we'll see if we can make that 30 grand. Get out of debt. Job done. Well, put my birds to bed instead, so. Plus I gotta be up at least. I'm gonna try and pick like a good job to do, something pretty realistic weighted, something just over 100,000 pounds plus the trailer or the truck. See what the game gives us. Alright, let's check out our app and see what we got. Because it does matter what job I can get to. It does matter. And I might have to take out just a little bit of money on the bank thing so I can do a fast travel, if I even can use the bank. I can only borrow 14 grand, okay. Doesn't get me anything. Okay, let's see where I am real quick. Alright, I'm near Kelowna in Canada. Jobs, freight market. That's a long trip, but it is 177 grand. Should I take it? I think we should just do it. Let's just do it. I might not do the whole trip, but let's go grab it. I'm an hour way out of here. Oops. Didn't even realize I locked my diff. I actually want my natural tilt to be down more too. Oh, that's not the one I wanted, bro. I'll still do this one because it's 36 grand and it still stays in Canada, so that's okay. Plus, it's also not as long as the one I was going to do, and it'll get me out of debt, which was the main goal. So that's alright. I'm okay with that. That works for me. So this one will give us 36 and then negative 30. And this one should take maybe like half hour or so to get done. Maybe not even that long. And then I can go put my birds to bed. And probably do a couple more jobs before I go to bed, honestly. Probably how she's gonna go. It is pretty cool doing this whole Canada thing on the game too, because BC here, the Canada part that we have, I go to all these places in real life, so it's pretty sick, man. I'm not gonna lie. It is really cool. I'm sure a lot of people that play the game that are from these different states that play the game have the same feeling. But there's nothing in Canada for the main game, right? And like they announced it, so it's not coming out for a bit. So this is the best I got right now. It's pretty sick. Alright, the trailer's ready. Let's pick it up. I don't know why those back LED lights don't work. That's weird. Maybe I have to put new lights on because it's a different trailer. Not sure. This exit's perfect too. This is exactly how this one is perfect. This one's really good. Except it doesn't go uphill right away like that. We are leaving Kelowna, heading towards Marin. 97C. We are full throttle right now, too, by the way, boys. Full throttle. Again, we are full throttle. Oh, what's going on up here? What's that symbol on the map? I don't know what that means, bro. Brake check? Brake check? Oh, it's a brake check the other way. That's like that in real life too. There's a brake check there. Where you go down the steep hill into Kelowna there's a brake check. Boone Lake rest area. I'm actually going to pull in here because I stopped at this rest area in real life very often. So we're just going to slow down a little bit, put our signal on. We're going to pull into Boone Lake rest area here. I actually stopped here, so I want to see how it is. And when I stop here in real life, it's coming in on the other side, and I take a right, so we're going to take a left here and go to the same exact way that I would go. See how the rest area looks compared to real life. I'm going to check that out. Yep, this tunnel's here, just like this in real life. That's how it should be with the tunnel. And usually I pull into this rest stop from the other side, so I'd be coming from down here. There's a stop sign there, just like real life. Perfect. I wonder if they have the cattle crossing guard thing. No, it doesn't look like they have that. And then we should be going right here. There should be two driveways. Yep, you can go in that one for normal vehicles, and then this side's the truck side, just like real life. Perfect. And we got the slanted parking with the washroom and everything. This is just how it is in real life. That's really sick, dude. That's really cool. Yep, that's exactly how it is in real life. This rest stop, it's exactly the same. Really cool that they got the modders that did this actually made the Canada section. The iconic normal areas that people would actually go to all the time and pass through are really good. Well done. we're just gonna have my last smoke at the top of this hill here. I really should have stopped at the rest area and done that, but... Okay, we're just gonna stop right here for a quick sec. Truck, make sure we're parked alright. Gold. Alright, that's good enough. Smoke real quick. Now we are going to go down a really big hill soon, which is very, very steep. I'm actually going to have to stop in at a brake check before I go down the hill. Let's rev it right out, man. Let's send it. Here's that brake check we're talking about. Skip that cutscene. Alright, you boys ready? This is where we get crazy with it. We're gonna send it down this hill, bro. This is a long hill we're going down here. Oh, it's after this light. We're not there yet. Okay, bro, you want to play that? Let's go. Oh, that wasn't the brake check I thought it was, I don't think. Oops. We might still have to go uphill. we gotta go uphill first. We're not at that really big hill yet. We're gonna go down it after this hill. First we gotta go up, then we'll go down. Yep, this is the brake check, bro. This is the one right here. Soft yields or whatever. Oh, I'm running out of fuel though. Wow, I didn't have gas. That was on. Alright, now we go down the hill, boys. Wow, that was crazy.